And now, our feature presentation.
Oh man, Jose.
What up, dude?
We're back. And
We are.
I think no more thumbs up, no more of the fucking
No more thumbs up, no more thumbs down.
no more of oh my god. Yo, I want to apologize to Kim for that. Like
Okay, she found it hilarious.
she did.
Yeah.
She put it in our YouTube
Chat,
comments.
Oh yeah,
and
comments.
That
not chat.
was fantastic. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, the Cinema Villains proudly bring to you episode 101.
Is it 101, Shaq?
It's
not 102?
No, it's not. Well, it's technically what we were going to talk about was going to be at 102
Oh,
because
okay.
because your boy goofed.
You goofed.
But you know, this is 101.
Yeah.
Of Cinema Villains episode where we bring to you the people
Of all people.
some more hilarious entertainment. I am your hostess with the mostest, Shaggy Black, alongside me, not cancerous cell, Jose.
Not cancerous, so what about
because that kind of
what
tells.
about imperfect?
No, because like it's what we have. It's what we're talking about.
Are we talking about a kid? No, we're not talking about a cancerous cell, technically.
I mean,
He's benign.
Yeah, but it's Malignant, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
We're actually talking about Malignant. We have been wanting to do this movie
For fucking ever.
Yes, absolutely. And I got to tell you now, we wanted this to be episode 100. The people voted otherwise.
Yeah.
A lot of you fucking nerds.
We should have just did it.
We should have, but
don't know
I feel
why do we?
I feel bad because if we let them vote for things, they're technically a part of the show, and we want that. Do we not?
I lied. That's what I would have said.
I mean, for better or worse, we probably should have did it. But I enjoyed that episode.
Yeah,
I enjoyed
that's
Predator, Predator 2.
Predator Deuce, Electric Boogaloo.
Yeah, that. But this is peak cinema.
Pure cinema.
So much cinema.
This is when the movies during the pandemic peaked.
Boy.
Never again.
No. This is when people think about the pandemic era or the time of that, and I hope YouTube doesn't whoop our ass for what we're saying. We can't say the other word, but we could definitely say don't you dare.
I don't know what other word you're talking
Starts
about. I
with a
really
C.
don't.
And
Oh.
yeah.
And ends
Rhymes
with a number?
Rhymes with David, but yeah, no, we can't.
Yeah. Really? You can't say that on YouTube?
No, they will.
Oh, shit.
They will demonetize our asses with the quickness.
Joke's on you. We don't make your money. Ha, suck it, YouTube.
They will go back once we start trying to chime in money. They can go back and look at this.
Whack.
I'm gonna just let you know.
Whack.
Also, thank you all for tuning in. Whoever saw our first episode on YouTube,
Yeah, thanks.
definitely appreciate that. That means the world to us. Of course, we are still doing this on an audio basis.
So it's still there in podcast form. Don't worry.
Yeah, there's just in case we don't want you to watch in your car and you're driving to where you need to go. You can just listen to our sultry voices.
That's right.
On podcast radio, wherever you get your podcast at. But yeah, this movie encapsulates what we've been looking at and what we've been experiencing during the pandemic era. This cannot be imitated anymore at this point. It's done. It's had. I'm not saying the pandemic is like over. It's definitely kind of, well, yeah, but it's kind of, but like realistically, the thing that started the pandemic is still very, very here.
Yeah.
But that era is something that we won't see again. This movie, my God, was, before I even delve in, Jose, like, first off, how are you, my friend?
I'm doing good.
You good? I know you were
Yeah.
sick the last time, which is why
Yeah,
we
yeah,
didn't
yeah.
record.
We didn't get to
previously.
record because unfortunately, speaking of, panoramics and shit going around, I caught the flu.
Yeah.
It just said.
Lucky
and
me,
just-
I didn't get anything that you had. No,
but
cooties.
luckily it wasn't that bad because it only took me out
No,
for
you were
about
You were functional
for a day and a half, really.
Yeah, you were functional. Like
Uh,
you were stopped up like shit though.
Yeah, yeah,
You were stopped up like shit. I'm glad you're doing better, my man. I'm glad you're doing
yeah,
better.
yeah.
But man, this this movie, I want to ask you because I could start off talking about my experience, but my experience kind of comes along with your experience.
Yeah, I was about to say my experience comes along with yours.
So should I go ahead?
You should go first.
Okay, fair enough. So, Malignant, ladies and gentlemen, this movie. For those who don't know, this movie is a horror movie directed by James Wan, who, like I've said before and I've stated many times, had to be on the biggest of coke benders, making this on some fucking not Spielberg but the other dude who does who makes all the horror books and
Stephen King.
Yeah, Stephen King. On a Stephen King like bender when he made this movie.
Also, Stephen King loved this movie. He tweeted.
Of course he did, because he knows coke benders when he sees it, and god damn it, this was this movie. Holy fucking shit.
How do we know James Wan not straight edge? How do you know he's just weird? You're weird, man. How do we know?
I seen, dude. There was like video evidence of this motherfucker. You don't put your hair like that and not be on drugs at one point.
Damn.
You feel me? Like,
Yeah.
Come on. But yeah, no. When it was 2021 when this movie came out.
Yeah.
Obviously we were like 1 year in a pandemic. People were starting to kind of go outside, but it was still kind of like, please wear your mask and everything like that.
Yeah.
We were looking for something. Me and Jose, horror junkies, but we've heard of this movie, and I'm gonna be real with you guys. I am not the biggest James Wan guy.
No, neither am I. We do not really fuck with the Warnerverse.
Nah.
I mean, Conjuring is okay. Conjuring 2 is okay.
It's yeah.
I still to this day never seen none of the Insidiouses.
I've seen Insidious 1, which is probably what okay, so I fuck with Saw 1.
Well, yeah, but I feel like that's not like current.
That's not
James
James
Wan.
Wan.
And that's more Lee Winnell.
Yeah, that's Lee Winnell and everything. But like Wan was part of that.
Yeah.
I liked Insidious. I do not care for any of the Conjuring movies, only because, and I said this before on our friend show, Straight Chillin'. Shouts out to the Duval boys. How y'all doing? I said straight up that, like, with those movies, there's no stakes. Right, because
oh yeah, because it's based on a true story.
Loosely based on the true story, and
nothing happens to the Warrens.
No, and there's no stakes, and it was so I kind of just be like, fuck it, whatever. Like, and then the Annabelle and the nuns,
yeah,
and then like I don't really care for them. Now I do know there's like a good Annabelle movie in there, and people love these movies.
Yeah,
and that's fine. You can love these movies. I just don't care for them. So when I heard Malignant was coming out, first off, I had no fucking idea what it was. I saw James Wan's name and I was like, I want nothing to do with this.
Yeah, same. I never watched the trailer.
No.
Only time I ever saw shit about it is when I'd come over here.
Yeah.
And it was back before, it was back when we watched YouTube videos.
Yeah.
It was every fucking commercial.
Yeah.
Before the YouTube video starts.
So, not just that, and because I didn't have YouTube Premium at that time.
No, not at that time, no.
And then also, whatever was on Twitter. When I actually had my own Twitter profile, that shit would just come up like a fucking commercial.
Yeah,
people would be talking
like
about
the
it.
Ad.
It would just be the ad. It's just the big ad. It's one of the coolest. I'm not gonna hold you. That ad or the poster got me to watch it more so than anything else because the fucking eye. And if you have the ability to clip this in here to kind of show the fucking eye, with the Malignant, but I think the eye. The letter I, pointing as like a sharp, like knife thing right into the girl's eye, was incredible to me, and I was a sucker for that because it was red. It was only 3 colors. Yeah. I want to say red, black, and a little bit of white. Maybe I might be tripping about the white, but we're both suckers for good art.
Yeah.
Like that's some type of box art shit that I would have saw in Blockbuster and I would ate up. I don't know what this movie is. I'm creeped out by it. I'm gonna watch it.
Right.
But I didn't have any interest in watching this movie whatsoever.
I didn't either, for the simple fact I'm like, oh, there's another James Wan.
Yeah.
It looks like it's some type of haunted thing. This is like some type of entity.
Yeah.
Messing with this girl. No, I am good.
Yeah,
I'm okay.
It was like, whatever, man.
Yeah,
Fuck it. I don't want to watch this. But I had nothing. I remember exactly where I was.
Mm-hmm.
I had nothing better else to do. It was a Friday night. I was just
no.
One day we'll do that dance, bud.
Yes.
It was a Friday night. I'm like, fuck it, why not? It was on HBO Max. It went live that Friday. I was like, fuck it, why not? And this is one of the eras where we said that the movies were coming out, especially with Warner Brothers. They were coming out
same day
simultaneously with the theater and
on HBO Max,
which was fucking great.
Yeah, because it started with Wonder Woman 84. Oh boy.
Oh my god. Ugh. I remember you wanted to do that at one point, and I said,
yeah, because hey man, we should do that. So we watched that movie like, nah man, we're good. We are fucking good.
Solid. Oof.
Sorry, Pedro Pascal. We all love you now, but goddamn.
Yeah. But anyway, like we high key we weren't into it. But like again, I sat down and I said, fuck it, why not? Right? I think I had a drink, I had a beer, I may have smoked a little bit. I was just preparing myself because I was like, this is gonna be some James Wan bullshit that I'm not gonna care for. Whatever. I turn it on, and within the first 20 minutes, I was rolling my eyes in the back of my head because I'm like, oh my fucking god. If you watch a James Wan movie, you know certain things that he does. He's gonna have some type of ambiance. He's gonna have a creepy fucking house that looks like a house that shouldn't belong there.
Yeah.
Right? And it's just certain things that's gonna be about that movie. I'm like, fuck, man. Okay, when does this movie get good? And then we get one of the first appearances of the movie's villain, Gabriel May. Yeah. And I kind of perked up when I first saw it. I'm like, huh. Okay. I'm a sucker for slashers. That kind of spoke to me as a slasher lover.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, ghost slasher movie. I was kind of like, all right, cool, whatever. After that point, what happens in that movie is a thrill ride of insanity. I shit you not. I watched that movie having no fucking idea what was happening. And I was just mesmerized on how fucking stupid it was getting. And then it just gets dumber by the minute. In the best ways possible.
Yeah.
I'm just holding some stuff out because I know we'll talk about it. And obviously if you haven't seen it before, we're going to have spoiler alerts. We will pop up and say a spoiler warning.
Mm-hmm.
This movie is kind of newer.
Kind of, yeah.
It's newer. It's kind of based on what we're normally covering.
Yeah.
So I'll definitely remember to give you guys a spoiler warning. But when that happened, I immediately paused that movie. Jose already knows what I'm talking about. I paused that fucking movie. I texted Jose, and I said, Jose, please, for the love of God, watch Malignant. If you don't do anything else, please, please, please watch this movie. And Jose, just like me, probably was rolling his eyes. He's like, well, because I don't know. We have similar movie taste.
Yeah.
So I didn't know. At that point, I was undefeated with recommending you movies, and the same thing with you, with me.
Yeah.
And you were like, okay. If Shag said it, and Shag didn't want to watch this shit either. And there was a reason for it because
Yeah.
And now, Jose, how did you feel about when I actually text you? How did you feel when I text you?
If I'm right, you were watching this movie late as shit.
I was. I got off work. And it was probably around 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
Because I was like, fuck it, I got nothing else.
Yeah.
So
I think I woke up and read that text like, what the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, okay, sure, whatever. And then I'm hopping on Twitter, and I'm seeing a lot of like the circles we chill in, the horror circles.
Mm.
Like, hey, yo, what the fuck was this? I'm like, I'm like, okay, something fucking bananas has to happen in this movie. I need to watch this shit immediately before it gets fucking spoiled. So I think that night, I don't think we did anything. I don't think I came over here.
No. You watched it on your own?
Yeah, I watched it with the fam. I watched it with my mom and sister.
Okay. I thought you watched it with Kim.
No. I haven't watched it with her. She actually hasn't watched this movie yet. I keep trying to recommend it to her.
Okay.
She hasn't watched it yet, though.
Okay.
But because they were like, hey, this new Malignant movie came out on HBO Max. It's supposed to be scary. They're like, okay, we'll all watch it together. Man, I'm watching this shit. I'm like, because like you said, the first 20 minutes, I'm like, okay, this is some haunted house.
Yeah.
Wandaverse bullshit.
Yeah.
And then you see Gabriel, like the design. You're like, wait, why does this person look like this?
Yeah, I was intrigued. I was like, okay, you got my attention, movie.
Yeah, and then, I guess the third act happens. And I'm just like, this is a masterpiece.
Yes.
Holy shit. Like you don't understand. Like,
did you text me or did you tweet me after you saw the movie?
I can't remember it. I probably called you. No,
no, it was a call. It was a phone call.
Because I think either you texted me later that morning, or you tweeted it. I can't remember. You were like, "This is the stupidest fucking movie I've ever seen in my life."
Yes.
When they announce the sequel, I will be there at midnight. That's what you tweeted something along those lines. You're like, when they announce the sequel, I will be there at midnight.
Yes, that was my fucking feeling.
Yeah,
I was like, this is like, damn near. It was like, is it fucking 100? What was it, like an hour and 50 minutes?
Yeah,
not even 2 hours. I was like, this by far is the dumbest piece of shit movie I have seen in my days. If I had the ability to remove this movie from my memory, I'd do it. Just so I can experience it again. 11 out of 10, greatest fucking movie of all time. Yeah. Y'all don't understand. Listen, we love this movie.
We do.
It's fan-fucking-tastic for the wrong reason.
It's just like, like ignoring the bananas third act.
Yes.
There are just decisions in this movie.
Yes.
It's like musical cues.
We didn't even catch the musical cues until we watched it again.
Yeah, we're watching it in the eyes of, I guess, a reviewer or whatever. Content. Because there's a scene in this, not to get ahead of ourselves, but it's just like, I'm adopted.
Fucking camera just zooms in. Oh my god. Like that type of fucking dramatic fucking visual, up close.
This becomes insane at the end.
Yes. Oh my god.
This ended up being great though. I need more movies like this.
Yes.
Y'all don't understand.
I don't know.
Because this is a time where we're getting bombarded with I'm just saying A24 movies and the elevated horror. You're just getting bombarded with that. And here comes this precious little gem. And I'm like, yes, I need more stupid shit.
Yes.
Like this.
This restored the feeling.
Yes.
This restored the feeling. Because we went from not wanting to watch this movie whatsoever to adoring this movie.
Yeah.
And recommending it to anyone that would watch.
Yeah.
This movie definitely was decisive Because again, if someone asked me if this movie was good, I literally could not tell them yes or no.
Yeah.
There was no. If someone asked me this today, to this day, this movie's been out 3 years now. I cannot fucking tell them if this movie was good or not. I can't. I really can't. I tell them to watch it.
I think I would have to look at them and get, shout out to Junk Food Cinema. They say this a lot. They're like, no, this is not a good movie. This is a great. But it is a great movie. You're like, what?
What?
Yes. Just like, yes.
Is the movie good or bad? Yes. Like that's how I answer.
This is a good or my bad movie? Yes. Which one?
Yes. Like there was a time that I would recommend this movie to the high heavens.
Yeah.
This is a matter of fact, we're just going to come out and say it. This is a cinema villain staple.
Yes.
This is the type of shit.
We love this movie.
We absolutely, I would marry this movie if I could.
Hey, there you go.
I would. This movie had to be one of my favorite movies that have come out in the last decade. Now, granted, we are in the 2020s, but it's going to take a lot. It's going to take a lot to move this because no other movie made me feel like this. Now, granted, yes, we have seen Godzilla -1.
Oh yeah,
fantastic. That's
we joke, but that's cinema.
That's real. That's
cinema. Fucking cinema. Yeah.
That's real music. That's real music. We put that on a different upper echelon. This movie restored the feeling, and I'm gonna say it. We haven't really experienced in a long time, and only because everything was so fucking bleak. Man, it was the pandemic.
Yeah.
You really couldn't go outside and shit. We had movies coming in our homes, man, and we are movie goers.
Yeah.
I would be in the theater, but the theaters were open.
Right.
But they were slowly opening back up, and they didn't have a lot of playtime and everything. So it's just one of those to where it just made you feel something.
Right.
Anger, laughter, love. I don't know about horror, but it made you feel something.
Yeah.
And we adore it.
Absolutely adore it.
This movie, man. Holy mother of God. This is a Cinema Villains recommendation. You can watch this movie on HBO Max.
Yeah.
You can also watch this movie on Netflix as well, because Warner Brother Discoveries are fucking idiots.
Yeah.
But they're there. I think the better quality version is on HBO Max, though, at the time of this recording.
I believe so, too.
What else how'd your mom feel about this? How'd your mom and your sister feel about this?
I think they thought it was weird.
Okay.
But I think they did enjoy it.
They did enjoy it?
Yeah.
Okay. Just because I'm interested because your mom...
Just because they're like, what is going on?
Yeah, no. This movie had fucking no idea what it wanted to be.
Yeah, and then especially at the end, you're just like, what the hell?
Yeah, this movie had no idea what it wanted to be. Was it was it a paranormal movie?
Yeah.
Was it a slasher? Was it like a haunted house flick? Was it like it took from so many other things. Actually, you know what this movie is? You know what this movie is, Jose?
What's up?
This movie is the visual version of a soda suicide. You remember that? Do you call them? Do you ever go to a restaurant as a kid?
Yeah.
And you had your cup. You went to the soda machine. Had like 7, 9 sodas on.
Yeah.
Did you not get one? Did you not, as a kid, take one? I
probably did a couple times.
Like 3 that we called it suicides.
Yeah. Now we're demonetized, Shag.
Yeah, we're definitely demonetized.
Thanks, buddy.
Past the time point though. We're like 20 minutes in. We're good.
Oh, is that how it works?
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
Like not the act, but like. That was what it was called. It was a soda called that, and I'm gonna stop saying it just because I don't want to fucking get demonetized.
Realize, Kermit, we're getting demonetized.
Just like, but you would literally put those in, and just, that's what this movie is.
Yeah.
It took from so many other elements that you don't know what the fuck is in your cup.
Yeah.
But you're going to drink it anyway, and enjoy it.
No.
Hey man, That shit was nasty. And sometimes, dog, you know what else? Because you would get the thing is, you would get every single soda except for the diet shit.
Yeah.
Because it's like every other soda is fine.
You're like, I'm not drinking this. Yeah.
The moment you put diet in it fucking ruins it. But then someone would be like, that's not what it is. If you don't do this. And it's just, it's this movie. God, I love this movie. Oh, I love this movie.
Nice.
But yeah, we definitely highly recommend this movie, ladies and germs.
Yes, we do.
Can't stress that enough. Jose, you got anything else before we dive right into this?
No, just go watch it. If you haven't watched it, once again, we highly recommend watching this before watching us talk about it.
Yes. Pause us either on audio or if you're watching this on video. Pause this movie. Well, pause this video, this YouTube video, or the audio, whatever. Just stop. Go watch this movie and then come back. We strongly suggest you do that.
Mm-hmm.
And then take about 2 minutes to process what the fuck you just watched. And then come back and play us.
Join us for the ride.
Yes. Because the ride never ends.
There you go.
All right. Speaking of rides, my man, I am going to go ahead. And ladies and gentlemen, this is where the spoiler warning is coming into effect because we are going to cover the titular, well, not titular because that's, well, no, technically. Well, yeah, well, he was the titular villain of this movie, Gabriel May. Spoiler warning for those in watching.
Spoiler warning.
Gabriel May, this is villain, obviously. This is Teller Tape. You use Villains Wiki.
Do I not do the synopsis first?
No, I do Teller Tape, then we do synopsis.
Do we? I don't remember. Shows how much I pay attention to my show.
Yeah, you're getting old, Jose.
I'm old, you scared.
It is. So it's me, you, me, then you for the end of the
There we go.
If it makes sense. Gabriel May, alias the Devil, Monster, the Teratoma, and the Cancer. Origin is from Malignant from 2021. Occupation, serial killer, mass murderer.
Yeah, well, that's about right.
Powers and skills, and ooh, Delali.
Yeah.
Telepathic link, electrokinesis,
superhuman
strength.
Yeah.
Superhuman agility.
He's strong.
Healing factor.
I guess. I mean, yeah.
Possession.
Sure.
Expert combatant.
Yes. 100%.
His hobby, terrorizing Madison.
Yeah.
Killing people. I'll probably say a little bit getting revenge.
Yeah, there's some revenge in there.
His goals, get revenge on the surgeons who operated on him.
There you go.
Which he succeeded. Kill Sidney and his birth mother. Gain control of Madison's body. Both of those failed.
Yeah.
His crimes. This ain't the longest list, but by Jomit, it's there. Mass murder, kidnapping, feticide, assault, mutilation, incrimination, torture, domestic abuse, possession, jailbreak, terrorism, vandalism, hate crimes, unlawful imprisonment, stalking, B&E. My favorite one, for those who don't know, is breaking and entering. The type of villain he is, parasitic serial killer.
I mean, yeah, that's about right.
You okay there, bud?
Yeah, I'm just laughing at parasitic serial killer.
Parasitic serial killer, dog. I thought I was gonna actually trip up on mutilation and incrimination.
Yeah,
but feticide almost got me out here. Yeah, man. Go ahead and read that lovely synopsis, my boy.
Synopsis for Malignant 2021. Let's go. Madison is paralyzed by shocking visions of grisly moiters. Moiters. And her torment worsens as she discovers that these waking dreams are in fact terrifying realities. That's it.
Now,
that's a pretty good synopsis. If you don't
that's actually not bad.
If you don't want to spoil nothing.
That's actually not bad. Yeah, this movie is one of those movies that you don't spoil. You kind of just need to watch, right?
Yeah,
you don't want to spoil anything. Now, Jose,
Yeah.
obviously, Malignant came out in September 21. Was it 21st? Was it 21st? When did this movie come out? This is how professional we are, ladies and germs.
Bwah, 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 bwah.
This movie came out.
When did it come out, buddy?
I mean, 2021. I know it came out in September. Yo, September 10th. September 10th, 2021.
There you go.
It's rated R, ran for an hour and 51 minutes.
Okay.
It's horror and crime, which I kind of get because it is kind of like a mystery movie.
Yeah. You're trying to figure out what the fuck's going on.
Yeah. And Rotten Tomatoes, like it's sitting on Rotten Tomatoes with a 77%.
Good for that.
That is fantastic.
Yeah.
As divisive as this movie is, I'm very glad it got at least that.
Yeah.
Now, Jose, normally I would play a certain game with you.
Yay,
but
flop it.
This is going to be an interesting thing.
Yeah.
We're not going to play that game.
Yay!
You were free this week.
Yay!
Friend. Only because this was one of those movies that weirdly pandemic era where it cut its losses in the box office because it had it came out in theaters, but it didn't. It also had to go up against it being HBO Max.
Yeah.
Same day, so it was like
most people like us are like we're just gonna watch.
Yeah, we're just gonna watch it. So it's kind of like we're not gonna. It's not gonna hurt it.
Right.
If it gets this much money, we'll call that a win. If it's streamed on our stuff this much, we'll also call that a win. So, but before I dive into those numbers, this movie was directed by James Wan, screenplay by Akilah Cooper, a fan of mine, or I am a fan of her because she did another movie. She does a few movies here, but one movie that I can't wait for us to cover, that was Megan.
Intriguing.
Obviously written by Akilah Cooper and James Wan. And this is starring Annabelle Wallis, Maddie Haddison, George Young, Nicole Brianna, and Nicole Brianna White. Sorry, I should have said her whole name. But Jose, would you like to know the budget of this movie? I think you were watching on Kill Count, so we or Dead Meat's Kill Count, and you might remember.
Wasn't that like 40 million?
It was 40 million.
Yeah, that ain't bad.
It was 40 million. That was the budget.
Yeah.
You want to know what the actual take home was in the box office?
What's up?
So again, we're not playing Bop or Flop. Jose gets a pass this week because this was one of those weird pandemic era type films. This movie only made like 35 million, bro.
Oh wow.
In the box office.
They didn't even get to the budget.
No. But again, had this movie would have not come out on HBO Max.
Yeah, because I think most people watched it on HBO Max.
Because the thing is, apparently this movie was one of the top streamed movies of that month.
Okay, so that makes sense.
For HBO Max.
Yeah.
And going into like a little bit October, because it was kind of like one of those things like, oh my God, you got to see it. Like one of those things. So I think it was on top for, let me see. Malignant was theatrical release with a few international markets, including France. And this is coming from Wikipedia.
Yeah.
In the United States, September 10th, distributed by Warner Bros. Pictures under the New Line Cinema banner. It was originally scheduled on release for August 14th, 2020, but due to the pandemic, the film was removed from the release schedule in March of 2020. As part of its plan for the 2021 films, Warner Bros. Streamed Malignant simultaneously on HBO Max for 1 month after the film was removed after which the film was removed until the normal home media release schedule period. The video was also released on video on demand through digital streaming on October 22nd, Blu-ray and DVD on November 30th, and then released in 4K in May 24th of the following year.
Yeah.
So it had this typical schedule, but a lot of people took to HBO Max with that. And I'm going to do a little bit of the box office here. I'm kind of cheating since we didn't do Bop or Flop.
Okay, yeah.
Malignant grossed about $13.4 million in the United States and Canada and $21.5 million in other territories for a worldwide total of $34.9, which we're going to go ahead and say $35 million.
Yeah.
United States and Canada, Malignant was projected to gross $5 to $9 million from 3,500 theaters in opening weekend. It made $2 million on its first day and went on to debut at $5.6 million, finishing third at the box office. It dropped 51%. It dropped 51% to $2.7 million in second weekend, finishing fifth. So again, it's one of those things to where why would I go to the theater when I can watch this at home?
Yeah, exactly.
So it's definitely one of those types of movies, which I'm glad because it was just it. Like I said, this movie was very fucking divisive. Like some people loved it,
Us.
other people like couldn't stand it.
Yeah.
I know our boy Joe did not care for this movie whatsoever.
What does Joe care about?
He-Man.
That's about it.
No, he has a lot of other stuff he
Yeah,
likes,
yeah.
but like definitely He-Man. Shout out to Joe.
Yeah, shout out to Joe.
But
I feel like a lot of times, especially when it comes to horror movies, when it's us talking about a movie, he'll be like, "This movie fucking sucks." It's that meme where he's telling something like the people are watching the TV, and one of them just turns like
thumb up,
and then just like goes back to what they're doing.
Yeah, I love Joe, man. He we get along in some shit, man. No, and that it was kind of one of those things to where I'm like, damn, that's kind of cool. It's cool, but a part of me regrets not seeing this in theaters.
Yeah, this would have been cool to see.
Regrets not seeing this in theaters, and I know it's not going to come back out. I know Alamo's probably never going to end up playing that because there's no reason. Unless it became like a cult fucking classic, which I believe it kind of is.
They could if they ever do like a James Wan theme thing.
Yeah. Like, hey, James Wan's birthday. We got all that, but they'll probably play the hits, though.
No, they don't need to play the hits.
They're going to play his hits.
We don't need to see those. We're good.
We don't need to see those, but they're probably going to do that. Let's go ahead, and since I got that up, I'll go ahead and tackle who and what the actress and actresses were in the movie. Then we can actually go through there. We can run through the plot. But Annabelle Wallace is Madison Mitchell. Also Emily, which, again, plot point.
Yes.
McKenna Grace is young Madison. Maddie Hassan as Sydney Lake. George Young as Kakoa Shaw, Detective Kakoa Shaw. Nicole Brianna White as Regina Moss. Yeah. Sean Louisa Kelly is Jane Doe and Serena. Madison Wolfe is young Serena. Susanna Thompson is Jeanine Lake. Jake Abel is Derek Mitchell. Jacqueline McKenzie is Dr. Florence Weaver. Christian Clemenson is Dr. Victor Fields. Amur Abdullah is Dr. Gregory. Bunch of other people that we don't know. Paula Marshall is Beverly. Zoe Bell as Scorpion, the lovely Zoe Bell.
Hey.
Ray Chase as the voice of Gabriel. For those who do not know who Ray Chase is, you're not as big of a nerd as you are that you think you are. You need to be educated. Jose, can you tell these lovely people who Ray Chase is?
Ray Chase is a voice actor who primarily voice acts a lot of anime, a lot of dubbed anime.
Mm-hmm. With some of his roles.
You might know him as good old Tengen from Demon Slayer. The flashy Hashira. I almost said Hachi. I don't know why. Lil Uzi Vert. Lil Uzi Tengen. That's right.
Lil Uzi Tengen.
Who else did we say? Oh, Bruno Bucciarati.
Shouts out to Meg Thee Stallion.
JoJo Part 5. Yeah, shout out to Meg Thee Stallion.
Yes.
And and probably most famously right now, one Ryonin Sukuna,
which I have right here.
From Jujutsu Kaisen.
Yes.
The bane of bar existence right now.
Y'all existence.
Nope. He can't keep getting away with this.
Gay can't keep getting away with this.
Jesus Christ.
Sukuna, I'm just like, Sukuna, I'm like,
yes,
hey.
Financially stable curse technique. I haven't used this since the Heian era.
No one's not going to know what we're talking about.
If they know what we're talking about, shout out to you. But goddamn it.
Holy shit. Oh boy. But yeah, no, he's fantastic, and he is playing the voice of Gabriel.
Yeah.
The physical actor has been played by two different people, but like majoritarily, it is Marina Massipa, which is the physical performer.
Yeah.
And then Andy Bean is Frank, Patricia Velasquez as Nurse Velasquez.
Yeah. So apparently, trivia, that might be someone from that Llorona movie, the Curse.
La Llorona?
Yeah.
How can you not say it?
That's what I said. Llorona.
Why are you saying with a U? It sounds like
two L's make a Y sound. Llorona.
I'm not judging. I'm just like, I've never heard it. brother, you were made of queso and beans. I can't.
Queso.
That
and
does
beans.
sound delicious, though. Hold on.
Goddamn Taco Bell, buddy. Let's fucking go. Fuck
Let's
this
go.
shit. Let's go right now. Just leave the shit recording. Go.
Pause.
Come back. Not even pause. Just fucking.
Hey man,
Just like 20 minutes of nothing.
we be back like,
Everyone's like, hey yo, they really left them.
they really left for Taco, but we cut that out. We would cut that out.
Nah, I'd make y'all suffer through 20 minutes of nothing. If this was a live stream, and be like, hey yo,
we're back.
put the "we'll be back" sign.
But yeah, no, it's that's kind of cool. But that's James Wan trying to put his own shit in there, man. Yeah, and that's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine.
It's
whatever.
Yeah.
Jose,
what up?
You want to go ahead and before we dive into this movie, give it its full girth.
Full girth. Pause, my guy.
Unpause. Clank that bitch, dog.
Clankety, clankety. It is time, everyone. Hey, and cheers to y'all, too.
Cheers.
And the YouTube land.
You guys have it. Thank y'all for joining us on YouTube.
Yep. There you go.
Clang it and bang it, my boy. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's amazing. Jameson, sponsor us.
Boy. Please.
We beg of you, or if there's some up-and-coming Texas whiskey company
that'd probably be a lot.
Yeah.
That'd probably be a lot. You say, hey, what do you guys talk about? Educational
things. All right, as always, we here at Cinema Villains bring you the synopsis from Wikipedia. So if something's wrong, fuck them, not us.
I mean, good.
And here we go. I'm gonna have to fucking put that Rick and Morty clip in now. And here we go. You son of a bitch! You had enough time. You had plenty of time to tell us. Oh shit! Shout out to Kimberly again. She binged all of Rick and Morty.
Rick and Morty. Okay.
She gets all the jokes now.
She gets all.
It's amazing.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's kind of how you feel like the biggest you feel like a happy papa. Not only when she did that and got through all Rick and Morty and got the jokes, but how I finished all the fucking JoJo.
All the JoJo. I was like, yes,
proud papa.
I was like, I'm so proud and happy. Like
you get the joke. I can send you all the memes now.
Yeah. Oh shit. Okay. In 1993, Dr. Florence Reaver and her colleagues. What?
It's a good year.
That's fine. And her colleagues, Victor Fields and John Gregory, treat a violent, disturbed patient named Gabriel at Simeon Research Hospital, who is able to control electricity and broadcast his thoughts via speakers. After Gabriel kills several staff members, Dr. Reaver determines that he is a lost cause and the cancer must be removed.
How do we not say that in the beginning? And how do we not say that the cancer? It's time to cut out the cancer.
Will that word get us demonetized? Now I gotta look at all the demonetized words on YouTube.
I have no idea. I don't know about that particular one, but we've said it a couple of times, and it's kind of
yeah, it's too late.
Yep. Okay, first off, I'm not gonna talk about it now. I'm gonna wait.
Okay.
But how do you feel about this when this movie opened? Matter of fact, I got a question. I got a question. How long did it take you to realize what fucking Malignant actually was? The word.
I mean, I always knew it had something to do with cancer.
I fucking did not.
You didn't? Yeah, I
had no fucking idea.
That's why not to get too ahead of ourselves, but when old boy started chasing, I looked at my mom and sister like, I think that's a blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And it somehow took over blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And they're like, huh? I'm like, I think, because the way everything's working.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It did not hit me until after. It was one of those things to where I was like that meme.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my God. It just made me love the movie more. But I'm like, how fucking stupid am I?
That's hilarious. Thanks for that. Very.
Yes. Yes. Florida education, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, but that intro was pretty crazy because you get a glimpse.
Yeah.
Of Gabriel, and you're like, what the fuck is that?
You know what that intro kind of low key reminded me of? What? It's either two things it reminded me of. It reminded me of Spider-Man 2 where
with Doc Ock.
with Doc Ock,
Yeah.
and he's just fucking, and all the fucking arms are kind of like
Sam Raimi's like horror scene I'm gonna put in this movie.
yes,
Yeah.
like fucking just kind of just whipping
Yeah.
and women. And I also thought like Independence Day when they were cutting open
that big
alien.
fucking thing. Yeah.
Like something like that, and it was kind of like
Yeah.
like Mecha Shiva and some shit like that.
Yeah, that's
man.
why I was like, yo, what the fuck?
Definitely Doc Ock though.
And then there's like a bio. I'm like, is this like
Yeah.
an alien? What the fuck?
Yeah,
what do we got?
because you didn't really see it. You just
saw like a silhouette. And you're like,
you
what
saw
the
like a
fuck is
silhouette.
that?
Like what the hell is that?
Yeah.
Like the fuck. Again, I was just like, man, whatever. It's not gonna mean. It's not gonna. At that time, I'm like, what? I'm like, whatever, dude.
Like,
That
no,
shit's not gonna,
that kind of got my attention, but then
it
all
did,
the ghost.
but then they did nothing else.
and then,
after
yeah,
it.
because all the ghost shit, like, well,
Yeah,
you
I
think
was like,
it's
nah.
ghost
I was
shit,
like, fuck it.
never mind.
I was like, fuck it. I don't even want it. I don't even want it.
It's like you had something and you blew it.
Yep.
You blew it.
Yep.
All right. 27 years later, Madison Lake Mitchell, a pregnant woman living in Seattle, returns home to her abusive husband, Derek. During an argument about her multiple previous miscarriages, Derek smashes Madison's head against the wall, drawing blood. After locking herself in a room, she has a nightmare of a person entering their house and killing Derek. To Madison's horror, the killer attacks her shortly after seeing Derek's corpse, knocking her unconscious.
Man. So again, ghost story type shit.
Yeah,
Not interested in this whole thing. That was like when I watched it the first time.
yeah,
Watching it again after adoring this movie,
yeah,
new eyes.
yeah.
That whole scene was kind of cool, even though it was definitely James Wan. It was James Wan vision.
Yeah.
Like that's some beat for beat shit that he would do in The Conjuring and Insidious. Just like, hey, I'm here.
Yeah, you're just waiting for the jump scare.
Yeah, you're literally waiting for the jump scare.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, hey, I'm here. Looking at that motherfucker. Turning the lights. He's not here. And I'm like, wait, did I just dream that? Like, whatever.
Yeah.
At this point, when I watched it again, not on our current one, but it definitely hammered home on our current rewatch here. Gabriel was Cain. It would become more apparent when this movie fucking happens because he popped up like, and I'm being loud for no reason, but like Gabriel popped up behind Buddy, and just smashed that motherfucker's head in, and I'm sitting there going like, "Yo, put Cain in that fucking scene, bro." I say, put Cain in that shit. Just like, bomb.
Well, buddy, I got a couple of movies for you to watch later.
Oh, no. You only got one of those movies to watch.
Jack's like, absolutely not.
I've seen the second one. I hated it. You know, the fucking directors of that movie, they blocked me on Twitter.
Did they really?
They did. They did. They blocked me on Twitter. I loved the first one. And I remember saying, I think 2 fucking tweets about it or some shit. Saying it was dog water or something. And they fucking blocked me.
Damn. Come on, guys.
Nah, it was my personal one, not Cinema Villains.
Yeah, but I know. I'm just like,
we're good.
Come on, handle that criticism, you pieces of shit.
Dog, I was just like, because I think I remember the tweet, because it was like, what was the worst movie you've ever seen? And I said, See No Evil 2. And I got fucking blocked with the quickness. And I'm like, what? I'm like, at first I was like, who the fuck is this? And then I Googled, I'm like, oh, you have got to be fucking kidding me.
That's hilarious.
It was funny. But no, I literally take Gabriel and I put Cain in that role as Gabriel, and it makes that movie 10 times funnier. I mean, it was already funny.
Yeah.
But trust me, when we get to these other scenes, you're going to believe what I had was right. But man, like, it was, again, this was more James Wan shit that I was like, okay, I was hip, but I was over it. I was fucking over it.
Yeah. Let's see. Madison wakes up in the hospital and is informed by her sister Sydney that her unborn baby did not survive the attack.
Yeah, that whole scene was kind of like rough. Man.
Yeah,
like that. You see me joking around about some other shit, but I'm not gonna talk. I'm not gonna focus on that part, bro.
Yeah, no, absolutely not. After being interviewed by police detective Kikoa Shaw and her partner Regina Moss, Madison returns home. Madison reveals to Sydney that she was adopted at 8 years old and has no memories of her prior life.
That's your favorite part. Like really, just like for no fucking reason whatsoever.
The movie stops for like 5 seconds.
Like I didn't realize that until like a few more rewatches, and then you kind of reminded me that this shit happened. And I'm like, okay, the musical fucking score in this is fantastic, all for the wrong reasons.
Yeah. The killer kidnaps a woman running a Seattle underground tour, and Madison continues to bleed at the back of her head. She later experienced another vision in which she helplessly watched Dr. Weaver being brutally bludgeoned to death by the killer.
Fucking CGI blood, man.
Yeah, that's one thing that sucks.
Yeah, like I was in it for real, and then like I was like, oh, okay, this is it was the parent again. This is like the first 25 minutes of this movie, and it's all like, it's some cool, it was paranormal shit, and I'm like, what the fuck is happening? Because again, you're thinking that she could just see what the killer's doing. Again, when I watched this the first time, I had no fucking idea what was happening. Like, I was like, is she like linked to him, or is she paranormal? Is she psychic? Is it like the fucking house?
Yeah.
What? I had no fucking idea what it wanted to be, and then it was just like, I was like, okay, then I'm like, man, I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
And then that fucking scene happened, and I'm like, okay, this is kind of cool, and then it pulls away, and you get nothing but like, and the practical effects in this is actually pretty damn cool, man.
Yeah.
It was some really, I think it was kind of like 60-40 practical, and then
it was probably more, honestly.
Practical. I'm saying well, what, 70-30?
Yeah, because like, not to talk too much, but Gabriel was 100% practical.
Yeah, no, he was practical.
Yeah, he had some CGI enhancements.
There was some CGI, yeah.
But for the most part,
so about 70-30. 70-30.
Yeah, but for the most part, yeah, he's practical.
I guess looking at it and knowing that now,
with the exception of one scene, yeah, he's practical.
No, it's like I as for some shit, like I kind of wish it was just I'm not a fan. You know, I'm not a fan. Of CGI
No,
blood,
I 100% got your back, bro.
CGI blood.
Neither am I. I think it takes away.
Yeah, it kind of ruins if it was kind of like a blood splatter. Like, I think a little bit of it was probably like nice, but then the rest of it was like CGI. It kind of ruined it for me. But again, we're building something here,
right,
with Gabriel.
All right. During their investigation, Shaw and Moss discover a photo of Madison as a child in Weaver's house and learn that Weaver specialized in reconstructive surgery.
Why'd you say it like that?
Madison and Sidney approach the police after the former has a vision of the killer murdering Dr. Fields. The killer then calls Madison, revealing himself as Gabriel. Madison and Sidney visit their mother and learn that Gabriel was an imaginary friend Madison spoke to during her childhood, but may also be someone she knew before the adoption. Shaw later finds a link between the doctors and Madison hidden on Dr. Weaver's records, leading him to discover the murder of Dr. Gregori.
So, again, I said Kane because what was Kane well known for back in the day, in his early days? How did he talk?
They talk like this.
And how does Gabriel fucking talking?
He kind of talk like this too, through a radio.
In like 4K.
Yes.
Like, this motherfucker was sitting there, like, he put that shit like, I'm coming for you.
I like how Kane's lore, quick sidebar, his lore just gets fucked the longer he gets along. Like, oh, he's a terrible burned person who can't talk. Xbox like, nah, brother, you can talk, and he just starts talking normally.
Hello.
And then, years later, he finally gets unmasked, and he's just fine.
He's fine. He's
like, he's not burned. That's all.
Bald.
He's bald.
He's just bald. He's balding.
Yeah, it's just funny as fuck, dude. It's
everything about that whole thing is just funny. Like, but we didn't ask any questions. We didn't ask any questions. This motherfucker just was like, he rips off his shit like, I'm Kane.
For a while, he fought a fake version of himself that was never really resolved.
Yeah. Oh my god!
Like, there was an eviler fake Kane, and then he just gets beaten, and you never see him again.
Never see him again. Never see him again.
It's just funny, man.
But no, the Kane similarities, because of course, first off, respect to the Giallo movies, because like this color palette of this whole movie is definitely 1000% Giallo.
There's some Argento as colors, and just especially when Dr. Fields eat it.
Yeah,
there's that big neon sign.
There's that big ass neon sign. You think you're fucking watching
D-Red? No, not D-Red. Suspiria.
Yeah, Suspiria. You think you're watching fucking Suspiria, and
the good one, not the shots.
I know,
Sorry,
right?
you know
Yeah, no, I know. But no, that whole scene, and then it started happening. That's that part where the doctor eats it. The second doctor. And he's getting stabbed in the fucking face.
Yeah.
That, like I said, had me perked up. At first, you had my curiosity, but now you have my erection.
Don't you mean attention?
I said what I said. But I just was like, okay, so because we're getting into the slasher shit, and then that one looked more, even though that had CGI. I know, like the blood on the sheets, was more of a real placement.
Right.
But the big red machine Gabriel, just proceeding to beat down the doctor. It was like, my God, he almost cut him in half. He almost ripped that man in half.
As God is my witness, he's broken in half.
I'm going to try to squeeze in wrestling references because that's what that is.
Yeah.
God damn it, when we get to the third fucking act.
Everything is wrestling.
Everything.
Everything.
Listen, everything is wrestling. Just know that.
So let's talk about this real quick because Wikipedia skips over.
Yeah.
When the detective finds Dr. Gregory murdered in his bathtub, like the one kill we don't see.
Yeah, that one's kind of weird.
Screen. Yeah.
That's kind of weird. It's like, did Juan just like, yo, I didn't fucking have no...
That, and he needed like to spend the next 15 minutes on this chase scene.
Like, high key, I'm sitting there going like, yo, did you... I said James Wan did drugs making this movie, and it's fucking prevalent. However, it's like, did you sober up halfway in and just kind of realize, like, oh, fuck, I need something for this?
Probably. Hi.
Chase scene!
So, the cop chases Gabriel, like, first of all, Gabriel is just going down the
Who's
stairs.
that jumping out the sky? GAP.
She's doing parkour, or he's doing parkour.
Yeah, it was like, for what I remember, this was CGI.
This was the CGI Gabriel.
But to be fair to them, it was
they did mocap
from the contortionist who played Gabriel.
Yeah.
And for those who don't realize, Gabriel is like just doing shit backwards.
Yeah.
Like, motherfucker was the backwards man.
For reasons that will be explained in a minute.
Yes.
Gabriel is essentially a backwards person.
Yes.
Like, imagine someone tricks your head, snaps your neck, but you don't die, but, you continue to walk backwards. Yeah.
Motherfucking like, stuff like just fucking moving backwards. Like, just, it's so stupid.
Yeah.
It's so dumb.
So dumb.
But can you imagine him doing the moonwalk? Would just be regular walking.
It'll just be regular walking. Yeah, it's like
just step.
Maybe that's how you can defeat him. Like, I challenge you to a moonwalk contest.
That motherfucker stab you.
I don't have time for this.
Man, fuck you, and just stab the shit out of you.
Just hee your nuts and just throws a fucking knife at you. There's your hee motherfucker.
Why is that so funny?
I don't know.
I was over here fucking trying out the corpse. I was like, oh God. Oh, that was stupid.
You know what Michael Jackson's favorite vacation was?
Shut up.
No,
no, I don't want to do it.
He liked to go skiing.
I'm not laughing at that.
Okay, that's fine.
One thing I did want to point out, though,
what you want to point out?
Because I forgot to mention. First off, they call this movie Malignant, but this movie should have been called Bangs.
Oh, because everyone had bangs?
Every fucking female character in this movie, well, all the white ones anyway.
Minus one.
Minus Juan.
Yeah.
Minus the mom. Yeah, the mom.
The mom didn't have bangs.
Had bangs. Every character had bangs,
Bangs
bro.
not in right now?
No.
I don't know.
No. You wear bangs if your life's in shambles.
Damn.
So, real shit, like the great Annabelle Wallace, who plays Madison in this movie. First off, kudos to her for...
Is that not a wig?
So, that's fucking with me. It might be a wig, but everyone had bangs in that shit, so it was fucking with me. Because I'm like, that can't be her actual fucking hair. And if it is, and they designed it that way, she is going fucking through it. which makes sense.
Which makes sense because that character is going through it.
She is having
Before Gabriel pops up,
the worst fucking time.
Yeah, exactly.
The absolute worst time.
Yep,
right?
I agree.
I can't take that away from her. She's definitely having, but everybody else having bangs makes no fucking sense. Like, why the fuck do you have bangs? Like, do y'all all have the same stylist? I mean, technically, yes, you do, because it's part of the film. But no, not in this. If I'm removing that and saying this is a real life thing, all of you motherfuckers should not have bangs.
Yeah.
None of you should have bangs. But I digress. Her fucking facial expressions, fan-fucking-tastic.
Yeah, she did a great job.
Like, to the point to where I made the joke earlier, and I go back and I said, yo, her face can't be real. That shit is AI art.
Oh, yeah.
It is fucking AI art. AI art wasn't even a fucking thing at that point in time.
No, we weren't. Yeah.
Because this was like, I believe the movie was filmed like 2020 or some shit.
Maybe even 2019, because, yeah.
Yeah, it was supposed to be out around that time and didn't get released. And then, so she's doing that, and I'm like, what in the fuck is wrong with you? Like, she's like if Wednesday fucking actually like became an adult and actually had a 9 to 5. That was none of that. She had all of the fucking substance, but none of the goddamn charisma as Wednesday. She just had that look of like, I am in perpetual hell.
Yeah.
But also I like ice cream.
I love ice cream.
I'm just saying, like, something about her.
Yeah.
Like, it just, whatever, she had that look on her face. Like, she just seen her parents fuck for the first time.
God damn.
On repeat. Like, that, it was something fucking horrifying. Every time.
Yeah.
Like, she just,
oh, shit.
Ball smacking, cheeks clapping.
You said that, I'll never forget what my coworker told me one time. He don't listen to this, so I can say this. He was
don't put his name.
No, I won't. But he talked about how much he just, for some reason, hates Bill and Ted. I was like, how could you hate Bill and Ted? That movie's fucking amazing. He's like, no, fuck that movie, man. That movie's fucking garbage. He's like, I'd rather watch my parents fuck than fucking watch that movie. And then he's like, I immediately regret saying that. But still, I hate Bill and Ted.
Bro, but for real though, like,
yeah,
she has that face of pure fear.
Yeah.
And not just like I am terrified fear, but like I saw some shit that I probably shouldn't be seeing.
Yeah, exactly.
Fear. And she is like, throughout the rest of the movie, it just gets so much worse. Traumatized. To where like, yo, I don't know what you saw. I don't want to ever hear about that shit though.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to catch what you got.
Exactly.
Absolutely fucking not. But shout out to her because she just, like I said, she just looked like she got put through the fucking ringer. Yeah. Holy hell.
Shout out to her sister though. She's like the complete opposite. She's all happy.
Like, hey. She's
all
bruh.
like, hey, she's psychic. Like, your sister's not fucking psychic.
Your sister's not.
And the whole time she has this shitty and grin like, She's like, stop that.
Like, what is a good way I could fucking compare them? I said Wednesday and I didn't see the show.
There's that meme of that. Have you ever seen that meme of that one chick who has rainbow colored hair and she's next to like some chick with just all black,
like
who just looks miserable?
Yeah,
it's like that's them.
Yes, that's their best fucking friends or some shit. Like, hey, I'm cheering. Like, I want to die. Yeah. Like, we're both friends. That is amazing.
Amazing,
man. Oh man.
Amazing.
Oh shit! Did we cover that part? Covered up until like the chase.
Yeah, because they skipped the chase scene.
They skipped the chase scene. That whole your favorite part of that fucking chase when Buddy's fucking chasing.
So Cocoa's chasing Gabriel, and he's like, "I'm not doing this parkour shit. I'm running down these steps."
Yeah, he's like, "Motherfucker," and he's just like, "Yo,
but finally, like, I'm not gonna make it, so I got to jump. My man just jumps on a fucking trash can
and just lands on that bitch.
Like, I don't know if he thought that bitch was open. He was just gonna land on some bags. Like, oh, fine, yeah. But no, that motherfucker.
I was like, what did you say to me when that shit happened?
I was like, Shaq, if I were to do some shit like that, I'd roll off that bitch and I'm just there. Gabriel got me dead to rights if he wanted to. Like, but I'm just like, yo, just leave me.
Gabriel probably feel bad for you. He's like, hey man,
you good? I'm like, no. Just leave me here, dog. I'm just fucking go.
He's like, you're free, bro. Just go ahead. You ain't got to chase you no more.
You need me to call the ambulance? Nah, man, just leave me here.
He's like, you want me to call somebody? this is my limited fake Gabriel May from Malignant. I want y'all to know.
Yeah.
Do you want me? You need some ice? Do you?
I need some icy hot. You got that? I need some aspirin. A lot of aspirin.
That fall looked like it hurt, man.
It hurt very much, Gabriel.
Are you sure that you don't need? I mean, I could stab you. I could put you out of your misery.
You know what? I might take you up on that offer. Help my ribs.
Stupid. He's like, help. This motherfucker laying down like a goddamn Family Guy character.
That's probably the reality. I'm just there contorted.
Contorted fucking.
Did Gabriel poking me with the fucking knife? Like,
hey,
okay.
Are you gonna finish this chase or?
I'm just there, silent, just contorted, just.
Hello, Mr. Officer. I mean, I should probably go.
Good chase. Just
GG's. And
just kind of
Scuttle's like
at that point just slowly walks away like he's not getting up. Just hands in the pocket.
Kind of just like I think he's done here. I mean, look at him. Looks like unpeeled sausage.
Oh shit.
Oh god.
All right.
Go ahead.
The detectives enlist a psychiatric hypnotherapist. Woo! Did it. To unlock Madison's
What's the word?
memory. Psychiatric hypnotherapist. Got it. I got it, but don't worry.
Okay, word.
Because I was like, ah!
That should put you in the 3D, bro.
It did. That bitch put me in the crippler crossface, but I managed to grow to the rope. I managed to get to the ropes. Madison recalls that her birth name is Emily May, and that Gabriel almost led her to kill Sydney in the womb. After Sydney was born, Madison forgot about Gabriel. The kidnapped woman escapes and falls from the attic of Madison's home.
Good fucking grief.
Revealing that Gabriel was secretly living up there. Believing Madison to be the culprit behind the murders, the police arrest her while the woman, revealed to be Madison's biological mother, Serena May, is taken to a nearby hospital.
Did we cover that, how she got captured?
No, what we said that he kidnapped someone in the
he kidnapped
Seattle Underground.
It was Seattle Underground. So, like, the Seattle Underground one, I guess, was a tourist thing that people
It's a real thing.
No, I know. Yeah. I figured it is.
Yeah.
So, like, she's, like, doing this and shit and everything else. And then, like, it's a scene to where you're thinking, again, this is one of those parts of that movie to where it's like, man, he's doing that shit again.
Yeah.
To where it's like a paranormal thing, and it's not a fucking I'm like, it doesn't know what it fucking wants to be.
Yeah.
And I'm over it. Because he's like, okay, maybe this thing only gets powered by the darkness or some shit like this, and just scuttling around. Like, just fucking, and then, like, old girl's, like, running to plug in the lights, and she plugs in the lights, and he's gone.
Yeah.
Only to see that motherfucker up from the roof like he's goddamn Spider-Man or
Sting! He just comes down from the rafters.
I was gonna say our favorite boarhead.
Oh, in those Cage, just chilling.
He's like, yeah. She's like, well, are you sure? He's like, yeah.
Like, Inosuke's been
he's been released. I was like, oh, so I guess I am hallucinating because he's up on the roof.
They just look.
Motherfucker's just like,
Tompachiro, let's fucking go. Get your ass out of bed.
Fucking Gabriel pops up, surprise, motherfucker, and just
pretty
falls
much.
On her. And then tapes her up to the thing like on a cross or some shit. But her, Jose, I shit you not, the scream that I scroamed when she fell through that fucking ceiling.
Yeah.
Had me fucking dying. I still didn't piece it together that Gabriel might have been shacking there for all intents and purposes.
Because there's like a big industrial fan.
Yes.
So you clearly think he's in like a warehouse.
Oh, let's talk about it, right?
Yeah.
Let's fucking talk about it. James Wan and your fucking set design. They picked this fucking house in Seattle. Just, again, that is how James Wan is. He picks not a weird house, but he picks a house that looks like it doesn't belong in that fucking neighborhood. Like, it looks like it's got too much money or it's too fucking run down. But I digress. That fucking house, cool, right? It's okay. I can believe it's a Seattle house until you fucking get into the house. And it happens in the beginning of the chase. It's a chase scene in the beginning of the movie. And when I tell you, like, old girl is running through the house.
Yeah.
She is running through the house. And it's a perfect camera shot where it's overhead. And you see her
That's a
running.
pretty dope shot. Yeah, it's one of the best shots of the movie.
Yeah, one of the best shots. She's running through the house. And she's trying to get away, trying to get back to her bedroom. She runs up the stairs. There is what is it again? A window pane? Like, what is...
oh my God.
Like a church... Like a church
stained glass.
Like a stained glass. Like, I'm not talking like... If it was like a smaller, like, circular joint with that stained glass, I can believe it.
Yeah.
This bitch is a whole-ass cathedral fucking stained glass thing. Like, that bitch is fucking Saint Michael or some shit like that. I'm sorry for those who are who are deep into that. Like, I'm not saying I'll say religious belief. I don't have no idea what I'm talking about, but I know that's some shit that you would see in a church. That fucking is in a church house. And then you put that big ass industrial fan in there. Where's it at? What is it blowing?
It's in the attic, apparently.
What is happening?
That shit is funny. Like, ain't no fucking way.
No.
Gun to my head. Where the fuck is that located?
Bro,
some factory.
You can get away with the stained glass, but you cannot get with some shit that looks like it came from a Detroit building.
Yeah.
No fucking way,
like, this
dude.
is a building they shot Murphy in. What
like, exactly, dog. I'm sitting here going like, hey, man, time the fuck out. Like, y'all are in... it made you look like it was in a different part of the neighborhood or a different part of the fucking area in Seattle. I'm like, okay. Then it's realizing, nope, you're in the fucking same... Like, where did the fan come from? Where?
That's a big-ass fan. Big-ass fan.
I still love this movie, God, but I had my gripes. That's the one thing that made me mad.
See? We can criticize.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Hold on, let me take a swig. Because this is a paragraph.
Oh, yes, sir. Get prepared. Hey, folks, how y'all doing? Y'all enjoying the show? Appreciate y'all.
Let's go. Sydney now visits the now abandoned Simeon Hospital where Emily was treated and finds that Gabriel is Emily's parasitic twin.
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, parasitic.
No, it's parasitic.
Parasitic twin, yeah.
Brother. Occasionally the twin?
Who appeared as a half-formed child facing out of Emily's back. Man. Weaver operated on Emily and was able to remove Gabriel's body, except for the brain, which she sealed inside Emily's cranium. He remained dormant until Derek hit her head against the wall.
Derek, piece of shit.
Yep.
Woke his ass up.
Gabriel actually operates Madison's bodies backwards when he takes control, explaining his unnatural movements and the upside-down handprints at the crime scene.
Backwards man.
Provoked by fellow inmates in the lockup, Gabriel bursts out of Madison's skull and takes control of her body once more. Slaughtering the inmates and almost the entire precinct staff before going to the hospital, where Serena is now recovering from her captivity. Sydney and Shaw intercept but are attacked by Gabriel. Sydney informs Madison that Gabriel caused her miscarriages because he was feeding off her fetuses to gain strength.
This man.
As Gabriel attempts to kill Sydney for replacing him in Madison's life, Madison wakes up and takes back control of her body. In a black mindscape, in their innate domain, she subconsciously locks an enraged Gabriel behind bars and says she will be ready after he promises to escape one day. With his influence gone, Gabriel shrinks back inside her head. Might as well finish it.
Yeah.
Back in the hospital, Madison lifts the hospital bed, pinning Sydney, and remarks that even though they are not related by blood, she will always love her as a sister. Serena looks on happily, while the electric humming that accompanied Gabriel's text can be heard faintly.
Okay, so Wikipedia. I mean, thank you for the whole plot there, but it left out the most batshit things that you could be hearing from this movie.
It's time, Shaq.
Oh my God! I just finished my alcohol. No, fuck it. There's some little scraps in there.
I'm just about to take a drink because we're gonna need it.
Oh my God! It left out a bunch of shit. Where do you want to start? Because, ooh, buddy.
Let's see at the first Gabriel reveal. When they're watching that videotape.
Okay, yeah.
They're like, okay, come around, and they just turn Emily around, and you just see this bug of a man, basically, just behind her, and you. Those two had the same reaction like us. We're just like, what the fuck? Like,
exactly. Like, what the hell is that? When I fucking saw it, I'm like, oh my fucking God. I'm like, I was like, look at his arms.
It's like little T-Rex arms, and it just
look at his fucking arms.
Yeah.
I was sitting there, I smacked the shit out of him. Like, that's just me though. It's back like, hey man, cut that shit out. You ever fucking, we were talking about Freakazoid earlier. Remember Cosgrove? That's exactly what I'd be like. Hey, cut it out.
Yeah.
Like, all right. Like, I had to fucking say, hey, cut it out. Just cut it out.
Yeah.
Smack the shit out. Like, how do you feel about? I really graphically, I actually liked it, and then now knowing that it's actually practical effects.
Yeah. No, that whole
scene,
Gabriel was entirely practical.
Yeah. Practical with like a little bit of
CG, just to
kind of make it film grain.
His face. Yeah.
And then they only did the face for everything else. But
that's when
full grown child Gabriel
was all animatronic. Yeah.
Yeah, all that was animatronic. That all that shit was cool.
Yeah.
And there's little Easter eggs and tidbits that they were saying because one had a panda. Because in the beginning of the movie you didn't know it was two people.
Yeah.
You just thought it was one person.
Yeah, they're just talking about Gabriel, so you're thinking, what the fuck is Gabriel? Like,
yeah, and then you just like you didn't think about it, and it was kind of like you see twins, and then there's like the twin socks. Me being a twin, there's always this shit that you're gonna share, and it didn't dawn. I saw it in the beginning of the movie when it was like, oh, there's two pairs of socks. There's one for a boy, one for a girl. I had that shit happen.
You did.
I definitely did. I had something. My sister had something, so it was definitely like blue, pink. Every fucking time.
Yeah.
And I was like, when the first half of that shit and I saw it, I'm like, there's a brother. There's someone's connected. Somebody, they're connected that way. I didn't know further else. I didn't know. I was like, maybe they killed him and he's like a haunted ghost. So it was James. I just went to the James Wan peak shit.
Yeah.
Not James. Now I'm happy that James Wan went completely batshit crazy with the opposite end of the spectrum. Oof.
Yeah, he did.
That reveal, obviously, and then again, fucking dope effects because they did the whole surgery. Because you were saying like, well, how the fuck does she not have a big ass scar? And I'm like, skin grafts to get rid of like you'll still have it, but you can make it.
Yeah, because she does. With the first doctor that got killed, she does have an award which Gabriel turns into his weapon.
Yeah,
which is like she won an award for like the best.
Yeah.
Reconstructional surgery.
Yeah, and it's just like you splitting that, and then like you put first off, hair is gonna grow back in that area.
Yeah.
So it's like because they're reattaching her skull pretty much, and because they're pushing Gabriel in.
Yeah, because they can't fully remove him because he's connected to the brain.
She's like, yeah, because Gabriel and her share a brain.
Yeah.
So it's like if you do that, you're gonna fucking kill her.
Yeah.
And kill him. So it's like let's not do that. So they just sedated that motherfucker, pushed that dude all the way in. Put the skull on, like, put her skull back on, tied him, like, and just fucking pushed that motherfucker all the way in and just said, fuck it.
Yeah.
Got rid of, like, his spine and everything else. Like, pretty much left his head in there, but took the rib cage, the arms, all of that, and then kind of, like, his physical tumor or whatever disappeared.
Yeah.
Because that's all he was. He was a fucking tumor. He was a parasitic tumor.
Yeah.
I'm a tumor. I'm a tumor.
I'm a tumor. I was thinking that the whole time. I'm a tumor. I'm a tumor.
That's why we're brothers. But like that whole scene was dope to me. Like I was like, damn, like that's kind of fucking gnarly, bro. But also, sicko like me loved it.
Yeah.
How'd you feel about that?
Yeah, I felt the same way. I was like, this is crazy because that thing looked wild. Like Gabriel looks crazy. Like, they're like, like I said, it's like a bug looking thing. It's hard to describe.
Yeah.
A bug with a face, that's what it really looks like.
Literally looked like fucking Alien or some shit, like, killed me.
Yeah.
Killed me. Something like that, man. So.
And then, at the whole time this is happening, old girl,
Sister?
what's her name? Damn, I forgot her name. Emily, but whatever her name is now, I don't forgot it.
Emily May. That's
Emily, but Madison. There you go.
Madison.
She's in jail because they blaming her for all the murders, and for the fact that she had that lady kidnapped in her.
Okay,
house.
first off, I forgot we didn't mention this, but the cops in this movie, Kakoa and Shaw.
Yeah.
Well, is it
Kakoa and Regina?
No, Kakoa and Moss.
Moss, yeah, Regina. Moss.
Shaw and Moss.
Yeah, there you go.
I said that's us in this universe because we like to put ourselves in the movie with characters, either fucking henchmen or like something else. But we always like, we getting fucked up or anything. No, we are. I'm Moss. That is Detective Kakoa.
Mine is falling from the trash can.
Yeah, because you falling for that trash can, motherfucker be dead. Just like, ow, ow, ow.
I'm calling in all week. I'm like, nope, I'm not.
Like, I'm not here. You not see him no more in the movie.
Exactly.
I'm quick to try to put them bitches in jail. I'm not even gonna hold you. I'm like, nope. It's like, oh, dead husband? She did it. Like, I ain't playing with y'all. I'm too old for this shit.
Yeah.
I'm getting the hell out of here. And then when we start unraveling, like, hey, she's doing all this, and she's the reason for this. I'm like, she did this shit, man. So y'all mean to tell me that she's her imaginary friend is doing the fucking killing? Y'all lost y'all goddamn mind.
What happens when the imaginary friend makes a phone call?
Now, we didn't get to that part yet.
Yeah, well, I'm just
we
saying.
didn't get to that part yet. But at the same time,
and then Buddy chased Gabriel for goddamn 15 minutes.
Yep.
Saw his weird demon face.
You could have said it was a mask.
Okay.
You could have said it was a mask.
Okay, y'all got it.
That's what I'm saying. You'd have been like, Shaq,
she gives a fucking description of Gabriel, and they're just like, what the fuck?
She's like, so we chasing old boy from fucking Goonies, huh? We're chasing Sloth from Goonies. That's some shit I would say.
And then at that point, like, no, I'd seen that motherfucker. He looked just like that.
Yeah, fucking mask. You out here, you working late nights, you done fucking bumped your ass. He's like, you done bumped. How hard did you hit that trash can, my brother? I'd have been grilling you, but I'd be like, ain't no fucking way. Yeah, just ran 2 steps.
That's when I'd have been like, I'm gonna let you talk to this imaginary friend. When Gabriel called, like, here, talk to him.
I'd have talked to that motherfucker like Sam Jackson. I'm not gonna hold you. Listen, motherfucker, we coming for you. Actually, I talked to him like Sam Jackson in motherfucking Deep Blue Sea. I'd have fucking died.
They ate me. A fucking shark ate me.
Drink, bitch. No, but dead ass. That whole scene, cause like when they're in the house and she's fucking being hypnotized so she can fucking talk, or kind of remember fucking shit from her childhood, and they're explaining everything. It's kind of like, again, I'm not gonna hold you. Shout out to the actress who's playing Madison because she doesn't look real.
Yeah.
The makeup on this fucking thing looks like she's fucking fake. Like she has been through a lot of shit.
Yeah.
And she is going through it. Right? And I'm just sitting here going like, the whole time, if we were in that building, first off, I'd have left. The moment she started screaming, absolutely not.
Yeah.
And then the body would have fucking fell. Oh, no, she wouldn't have got no phone call, dog. She'd been locked up. Soon as the fucking body fell through the fucking ceiling onto the table like she was a fucking Dudley boy sacrifice,
man,
I'd have been like, oh, no, lock her ass up. Lock her up. She done. And then her little sister tried to get back into the house like, bitch, this is a crime scene. The fuck you think this is? Damn. But, again, this is where this movie started to get fucking great.
Yeah.
So, is there anything else before we get to the fucking?
No, that's it. We talked enough. It's time.
It's time, baby. All right, it's time. First off,
so she's in the jail.
Hold on. Before we get to the jail cell, let's kind of start with the phone call. Then we make our way, because of course you mentioned the phone call, but what you also failed to mention is her little sister went to the fucking creepy goddamn
Resident Evil fucking house.
Yes, like the fucking mansion from Resident Evil. First off, when you see this movie, that fucking fucking asylum or hospital shows up, it's creepy as fuck.
Yeah,
You might as well put some Castlevania theme ass music on it.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm just like, dog, does Dracula live here? Like, what the fuck?
But what does a man, Shag? That's all you hear.
Apparently not that fucking Gabriel.
Yeah.
Jesus. But like that, they fast forward 27 years later and they're going back up there, and apparently that fucking place shut down.
Yeah.
Which, what happened there? I would have loved to know like why this shit shut down. Like no one's in jail. That just the shit just shut down. She gets in, no problem, by the way. And gets all the fucking paperwork and files and shit. Like, how did no one come and get this shit?
Yeah, you figure the doctors would have.
Somebody would have fucking grabbed this shit, right?
Yeah.
But they got all the files and tapes and shit. This is evidence.
Yeah.
And she's going through it. Her little sister is going through it to kind of learn shit about her. And kudos to the effects team for keeping young Madison or Emily with the fucking bangs along with her mom.
Yeah.
Everyone still had bangs. Why?
I have no idea.
Well, of course, I said earlier you wear bangs when you've been through it. Apparently, the mama went through it.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right.
Like she went through it, and I'm not going to mention.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. They mentioned what happened.
Yeah, what happened to her,
and why she gave up Emily for adoption.
Yep, and then that happened, and then everything else. But fast forward, we get to that, and the phone call happens. Again, this motherfucker Gabriel channels his inner Cain. This is pretty much I'm gonna fuck you up. And
yeah,
kind of like
give me back my stuff. You took my stuff.
I want my stuff.
Yeah.
Do you know how much that shit costs from Hot Topic?
A lot. They overcharge everything.
Yes. They say buy two, get one. Get one what? I miss Hot Topic being good.
Exactly.
But
Hot Topic when we shopped was Brandon Lee's a Crow.
Yes.
Hot Topic now is Bill Skarsgård the Crow.
Yuck. Fucking yuck.
I'm tell my kids this was Sting and Darby Allin.
Shut up.
I hate how accurate that is.
That is yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I broke Shaq. You can't think about it.
You did. Fuck. They get the phone call, but they put Emily in the fucking or now she's Emily.
Yeah.
They put her in the fucking holding cell. Along with like a bunch of other fucking inmates or prisoners at that point.
Yeah.
And this scene akin to the Watchmen, y'all not locked in here. I'm not locked in here with you. Y'all are locked in here with me.
Yeah.
And again, we see Madison's face looking like utter shit. Like she has gotten not a wink of sleep.
No.
She is just, man. She oh my god. I want to make jokes, but she just been through hell.
Yeah.
I can't even make jokes. She looks fucking tired, bro. I was like, I am sick of this shit.
Yeah.
But Jose, you know what's coming up.
Yeah, so these two inmates, I guess.
Yeah.
One played by Zoe Bell, famous
Shouts out to Zoe Bell.
stunt actress. And this cool 70s looking chick who's just in there.
That's just a random placement.
Yeah, I was just like, why are you from like 3 decades ago?
Like,
and by 3, unfortunately, it's 5, dog.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Explain this.
Yeah, but anyway, they jump her, basically.
They beat her ass.
Yeah. And after that, Gabriel's like, you know what? I've had enough. It's time to tag me in, boss. And then
we get X-Pac tagging in Kane at this
we
point.
get the coolest fucking reveal. He just starts pulling the back of her head apart.
Peak fucking cinema.
And Gabriel pops up. He like comes out of the fucking crack, essentially.
Dude, not like she is screaming bloody fucking murder. Every woman in there is like, what the fuck is happening? And then you said the split, the fucking shit, she just splits that shit like spreads that shit, man. Just like cracking a goddamn egg.
Yeah.
And Gabriel's something coming out fucking bloody and fucking, I'm like, oh! And what makes it even more fucked up, you have to remember that he was sealed in her fucking skull.
Yeah.
And this poor woman who's probably had more CTE than Antonio Brown fucking like has had enough. And her back of her fucking head just cracked open. And he said, fuck it, y'all breaking eggs, I'm about to make a fucking omelet.
Yeah.
And boy,
he goes to town.
Man,
and just murders everyone in this jail cell.
Dog.
Like he rips out the 70s chick throat. Fucking there's one chick that gets stomped. Her head
gets
just
fucking curb stomped.
Like
on some American History X shit.
Yeah, just gets beat. Everyone's like just Zoe Bell gets her fucking eyes.
One chick gets punched through like he fucking just died. Dog, one chick gets
the anime fucking
bomb. Like
stomach punch.
Like stomach punch, but the fucking hand gets pushed through. Like just, what like what the fuck? Like on some Mortal Kombat shit, bro. Like
oh shit.
It's getting active. Gabriel's had enough of y'all, bro.
Yeah.
And he's like, yo, just everything's getting active. Zoe Bell or Scorpion. Zoe Bell's character is
2 weeks
fucking...
in a row there's a Scorpion character that just gets destroyed.
Yes.
Last week it's Scorpio is ready.
And then
proceeds to not be ready.
No. And this Scorpion's like,
the narrator, he wasn't ready. The Predator killed him viciously.
And I know what... this motherfucker. Nah, and then this Scorpion fucking runs up and says, no, I don't want to continue.
Yeah. Fucking gets eye gouged. And then the guard finally shows up.
Dog,
motherfucker was taking a shit or something.
All those women in that fucking jail cell was screaming bloody murder to get the guard out here. That guard did not fucking pull up. That motherfucker was probably catching up on fucking My Way Entertainment's Judgment, like Juggernaut 4, Juggernaut Bitch 4. Shout out, y'all can go watch that on his Twitch.
Yeah.
At My Way Entertainment or Nostradamus at twitchtv.com.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice plug.
Yeah.
Seriously. Where the fuck was he at?
I have no idea, but he pulls up finally, just pulls out the gat, just starts shooting, but then Gabriel
starts blasting, bro.
Anyway, I started blasting. That fucking Gabriel has Scorpion as a human shield.
Fucking, and first off, I was sitting there, maybe Scorpion gets it the worst. Didn't really get it the worst. I'm still saying the old girl who got the head crushed.
Yeah, that was pretty
fucking
rough.
Gnarly.
Yeah.
She just gets her eyes gouged out and shot like 9 times like 50 Cent. Only she ain't get up.
Yeah, and then the old girl bashes the guard through the fucking gate door, basically. Takes the
weak
keys.
Ass guard. And then lets fucking Gabriel out.
Yeah. And then Gabriel's killing more cops. He makes it to the evidence room.
This is one long, like, he goes and grabs, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, he grabs his fit because...
Yeah, because the one chick is in there. The horny... We didn't even talk about the horny cop.
She's like forensic.
She's forensic, but she's like... So, there was the character who plays Kakoa Shaw and the character that plays the forensic cop. The forensic cop has a mad crush on Kakoa.
Yeah.
And to the point to where it's like almost inappropriate because she's like, yo, if you give me the time and place, I'm going to make it worth your while. I'm going to give you the Gok 9000, my boy. You don't understand. My fucking my coochie is kung fu grip. I want you to know this.
And he's just the whole time just ignoring her. The whole time, the Regina, Officer Malls, is just like, Detective Malls is just looking at her like,
bro.
Like, with the like, goddamn, the fucking Malcolm X brother is starving. But it's
exactly. Like, yo, that girl, that's just the starving.
Starving.
Yo, she like, might as well just take, the shit you fucking take your cat and just spray that motherfucker with a water, a water bottle.
Hey, relax.
Like, exactly. Tell her, chill the fuck out. And it's not to steal your thunder from trivia, Kakoa and the forensic officer actually married in real life.
Yeah, they're married in real life.
So she had every fucking reason to be horny for her husband. Yeah. I mean, that makes it it actually makes it acceptable. It really makes it acceptable because it's like, hey, I want you to have like a little flirtation with he's not gonna notice you, but you notice him. She's like, oh, I'm gonna do more to notice him.
Yeah.
I'm like, hey, yo, like we ain't want James Wan like, fuck it.
Horny level.
I was like, yo, I need your horny level to be from schoolgirl all the way up to fucking just inappropriate.
Yeah.
Like call center horny. Like that's where I need your that is where I need your horny at. Call center. Like just shit. Oh my God. For those who worked in a call center, y'all fucking know. Ooh wee.
Ooh Wee.
But yeah, nah, bro. Like that was, I mean, knowing that now, I forgot they were married. That was actually cute. But like beforehand, I did not know that. I was like, dog, hey, that shit is barking at buddy. Like, relax. Your turn probably coming. I don't know though.
Right.
But she hides.
Yeah, she hides, like, just hides.
Yeah, because I could have swore she was gonna get got.
Yeah, but nope. She
fucking is like, I'm gonna shut the fuck up.
She's like, I play Metal Gear. I can hide in this little corner right here.
It's like, shit, we in Resident Evil. I'm shutting the fuck up.
I played Alien Isolation. I'm not moving from this spot.
Not moving, not breathing, not doing shit.
Yep.
And she, like, Gabriel grabs his shit, and then he goes to try to escape. But then obviously the police start coming in.
And what we get, so Terminator, Maniac Cop 2, Malignant.
And
these movies here, movies where the killer just shows up, just pulls up to the police station not giving a fuck, and proceeds to beat wholesale ass.
If you ever seen Kane in the Royal Rumble in the mid-2000s, that is what that is. He's just eliminating motherfuckers. 9 dudes. And just like 9 cops eliminated.
This motherfucker becomes Neo and just starts fucking destroying everybody.
This dude was like in every anime ever and then just taking motherfuckers out.
Yeah.
With his fucking award sword that he fucking forgot to mention that he fucking sharpened.
This was fucking Toji pulling up on Megami and his bunnies. He just fucking
just be like bum,
yeah,
just smoking them on fucking sight.
Yeah,
those cops didn't have a chance.
No, they fucking got destroyed. Those motherfuckers are getting throat slits,
boy, like stabbed.
Fucking one gets her arms just broke.
Like, she's coming in trying to save the day, and you're like, she comes in like an important character.
Yeah.
Like, because she comes in, has her own little fucking beat, and she's like,
she's obviously a detective because she's not in uniform. Like
she's like, she's pressed up. She gets her own little fucking, intro and shit, and she's like busting at him and shit, and Gabriel's like, nah, I'm about to, give me, I was like, please don't break my arm. It's like, no. It just breaks her shit, like, ah! She out here, bro.
And then
she gets her shit.
Officer Shaw and Moss pull up.
Jose and Shaggy pull up.
We try to take them. Shoot this motherfucker. God damn.
Like what? I forgot what happened to fucking. So Krakoa
Shaw gets a chair put through his arm.
Yeah, and gets his fucking shit rocked.
Yeah.
And then fucking he gets tossed aside.
And then Moss pulls up but gets slit through the stomach.
She's fucking shooting at him.
Yeah.
And fucking Gabriel slices that motherfucker's stomach, and to the where I thought the guts were gonna fucking fall out, they didn't.
Yeah, it wasn't that deep.
No, it wasn't that deep of a cut, but it's gonna be. 'Tis only a flesh wound.
Yeah, and then she pulls out a shotgun.
The boom
just
stick.
Like boom, boom, boom.
It's like, nah, motherfucker, we still got time. Bitch.
Yeah, Gabriel kind of like,
and he fucking scuttlebutts.
Yeah,
out of the fucking like, oh no.
But then as
fucking Moss collects herself.
And Shaw's like, come on, we gotta go.
We gotta get out of here. Man, we gotta get out of here. We gotta get that motherfucker.
The greatest scene. Fucking peak cinema. Whenever someone says, Jose, give me an example of cinema, I show them this fucking clip. Fucking Gabriel grabs a fucking wooden chair, looks back. Keep in mind, he's all backwards. So he's doing this shit backwards. Grabs it with the accuracy of Brady in his prime. Fucking yeets this chair to where it fucking hits both of them in the head perfectly, taking them out.
Okay, if y'all remember, I told y'all in the beginning of the show that I said straight up, I got fucking tears in my eyes now because I remember what happened. Oh my god. I told y'all. There was a scene that I fucking paused the movie. I instantly texted Jose and I told him, please, for the love of God, watch this fucking movie. And I shit you not. This is my own personal experience. I don't think you know about this, but if you do, just tell me. But like, when I paused that movie, this is before I texted you, I said to myself, I paused it because they picked him up and Gabriel was heading out, and I said, bruh, I paused that shit. I said, I swear to God, if he fucking throws that chair at both of them and hits them, I'm going to piss myself laughing. I unpaused it. He dotted them motherfuckers.
Motherfucker launched a rainbow and
Like
fucking
motherfucker motherfucker got a double kill. I fucking started crying laughing because I'm like, this is the greatest moment in the history of our sport. And fucking just died. Because the silliness of it all. Because, bro, all you had to do was escape. You already fucked him up.
Yeah.
You ain't even get shot. He yeeted that fucking chair and it clobbered both of them and they both went down. And I am fucking crying. It might have peed a little, but I swear to you, I fell in love with this movie as soon as that shit happened. Cause holy fucking shit. Oh my fucking God. Oh.
Greatness.
I didn't know if I told you that, but I fucking paused it and I was like, Jesus Christ, I said, Lord, if he hits both of them with that chair, I swear to God, I paused it and I'm in the dark. I'm like, bro, please, if he hits him with this chair, I'm gonna fucking lose it. And I started, boy.
Shag was deceased.
Dead. Fucking dead. You could not save me. The weasels from fucking,
Who's Roger Rabbit, yeah.
That was it. I fucking would have ascended.
Yeah.
Done. My soul had ascended to Valhalla as soon as the chair made contact. It was just done. Cooked.
That was great.
It was fucking great. But he makes his escape.
Yeah.
As I recollect myself. He makes his escape, but Krakoa gets up and starts to chase. To get to
because the chick comes out, the forensic officer.
Yeah, the forensic officer comes up, picks both of them up.
And she like goes on the phone. She's like, "Why am I calling the cops?"
And they're fucking police officers. Who the fuck you gonna call? They dead.
Yeah.
Whole precinct.
Like, hey, take care of her. Call paramedics. I'm gonna go chase Gabriel.
Yep. This motherfucker with a fractured arm. I'm gonna go chase Gabriel.
So the sister gets there first because Gabriel's going to kill his mom.
Mother.
The sister gets there first. This Mario brother looking motherfucker.
Yeah.
As a security guard.
Benito Swagolini.
Joseph Stutton. Joseph Stutton pulls up. Talking about, hey man, you gotta go. You can't key here. You know, you ain't the police.
Nope, you can't. It's like I have to wait for fucking Adolf Drippler to let you through. No, she's like, I have to let if Officer Shaw is not here, I can't let anybody through.
All of a sudden, this motherfucker's like starts having a heart attack.
He's Peacemaker.
Yeah, because you realize he has a pacemaker. Yeah, Peacemaker's John Cena.
Yeah,
Pacemaker starts freaking out. Also, that motherfucker just explodes out of his chest.
Because that's fucking one of Gabriel's fucking superpowers.
Yeah, he can control electricity.
Electricity or some shit. Doesn't explain how.
Yeah, no, it never does.
Nope.
Never.
At this point, I don't even think I want an explanation.
Yeah, no, we don't need.
Nope. Just don't even care.
So, that happens. Gabriel pulls up.
Pops up.
Just throws the sister in the damn hospital room with the mom.
Cuts the sister and then fucking they kind of run into the hospital.
And he was like, I was going to kill you last. But since you're here, whatever. And the mom's trying to be like, Gabriel, no, I'm sorry. I gave you up, blah, blah, blah.
I shouldn't have done that.
Yeah, and then he's like, basically like, shut the fuck up. You're going to die next.
Yeah.
Throws a whole ass hospital bed at fucking the sister.
Doesn't he do that when Shaw shows up, when Krakoa shows up?
Well, yeah, Krakoa shows up and this motherfucker just throws the knife.
Yeah, eats that fucking little fucking his award sword.
Yeah.
Into
his makeshift weapon.
Yes. His dagger.
Yeah. There you go.
Into the fucking into the working shoulder of Officer Krakoa. And he drops his gun.
Yeah.
Oh, girl picks the gun up. And then like fucking Gabriel with his fucking Incredible Hulk strength yeets the fucking hospital bed.
Yeah.
On her. And that shit rolls on her and her legs looking like fucking toothpaste.
Yeah.
rolls up on her, and she's fucking like,
And
injured.
then, you know, that's when the sister's like, hey, Madison,
I know you're there.
the reason you keep having miscarriages is because Gabriel's been eating your babies, eating the fetuses to keep them alive.
Yep.
And that gives her the power, the anime power of love, to like power her up.
Could you imagine? I can't speak on that because we're obviously not women.
Yeah, exactly.
But that is some shit. This $40 million movie happened to pull out of their ass. He's like, this is a plot point that's going to give you the fucking power that you need.
As serious as a fucking car wreck.
Like,
I need you to say,
he's been eating your babies. That is why he like that is how you've been having all the miscarriages. He's literally been eating them.
That's how he's staying alive.
And I'm sitting here going like, that, how? Explain this to me as to how this works.
Damn bullets. But, yeah.
Explain, but no, that fucking goofy fucking movie. Whatever. But she's like, I know you can control them. And she fucking, you just kind of see her fucking,
because it's crazy, because at first, what happens is Gabriel pulls up to the sister, bop, shoots her in the head. You're like, oh, fuck.
That's what the camera shows. But what I was going to say was, you can see her clutching her fist.
Yeah.
You could instantly tell that when she fucking starts hearing I Am a Real American play in her fucking head. It's like, I am a real American. Motherfucker starts hulking up. Fight for your life. Motherfuckers are
she's playing the guitar in the background. Just you know, he was gonna be in Metallica.
Anyway,
you know, but you know, he loves the game of wrestling so much.
No.
He chose.
I'm not gonna believe any word he says.
Oh yeah, okay. He was also gonna be the next big John Wayne.
Okay.
After Rocky 3.
Anyway, motherfucker comes
Rocky
up.
3? Yeah, he's in Rocky 3.
Yeah, it was Thunder Lips.
Thunder Lips.
Yo,
why was he Thunder Lips? God damn it!
But
anyway,
that motherfucker. But while she fucking starts hulking up, but that's when that scene happens to where he's just like he's like, she can't hear you, and she fucking dots her ass up,
and then goes to the mom.
Yep.
And you know,
chokes out the mom.
Starts choking out the mom, and then all of a sudden, the walls.
Domain expansion.
Malignant shrine.
Exactly.
Fucking happens, and then Gabriel's like, yo, what the fuck? It's like, fuck you, Gabriel, you're not using me anymore.
This is my body. My body, my
choice. I have the power.
I'm
he's like,
this bitch.
And he pretty much locks him in jail.
Puts that motherfucker in a steel cage.
Yeah. And he's like, I will be back. And she's like, I'll be waiting, bitch.
And I'm sitting here going like, what the fuck? The whole time I'm sitting like, when did this turn into the fucking X-Men?
Yeah. Causes Gabriel to relive the fucking Holocaust.
Bro, this bitch
like fucking Magneto. God damn.
Dog, that definitely turned into fucking Professor X.
Yeah.
And Magneto on some shit like, what the fuck? How did I get here? He's like, yes, all of my dreams are Nope. You know what this is?
What?
This is fucking chapter 6's or chapter 5's ending from JoJo, where he's fucking in an infinite loop.
He's just in an infinite loop, just dying constantly.
He's like seeing what he wants to see, but he's like, he's never moving from that spot.
Nope, you're done, buddy.
Oh my god.
Eat fucking shit for infinity.
Yes. He's like, no, but no, he's locked in, and he fucking like.
And you know,
you had the fucking power to put this man away in jail, and all these people.
And you kind of see Madison after that, fucking just kind of shove him back in her head, and like I guess close the wound.
Close the wound.
And after that, she goes up to her sister, and she be like, "No, this bed's heavy or whatever." She's like, "It's my body.
If he has the strength, I have the strength too."
And she picks up the table.
Fucking anime, okay,
yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, and then you get the power of love. She's like, "Hey, man. We're not blood related, but you're my sister, and I love you.
I was looking for something blood related. Like I was looking for somebody to be bred by blood, but now I have that. Not knowing that her mom is in the fucking bed right there.
Yeah. Well, she looks at her and she kind of acknowledges her, like, hey, like, because the mom's like, oh,
bro.
Yeah.
And then we get the fucking humming sound of like,
you see the light
come back.
start
If
to flicker too.
if this movie makes money, he'll be back.
And it didn't, unfortunately. But it was a pandemic, and
It
we don't know.
It was kind of one of those things. There's like
I'm still waiting to. When we get
as soon as they oh boy.
As soon as I get the news, hey, James Wan to begin working on Malignant 2.
Bitch,
like, it's time.
First thing fucking smoking. I'll fly my ass back out.
I was about to say, I'll meet you, brother, somewhere. We'll
brother,
do this.
I'm like, bitch, I'm here. Day fucking one, dog. Juan, do you not understand? Boy, oh boy. Ooh,
yeah.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, was indeed Malignant.
That was we've been waiting to do this movie,
bro,
and it's fucking time.
Yes, and we can't face that enough. But before we wrap up this show, we got a couple of things we got to take care of. Jose, my boy,
Shaggy Black,
what is your favorite cinema villain moment?
And the easiest answer to this question ever is when Gabriel yeets the fuck out that chair and takes out the officers.
Yeah, my brain is telling me it's the prison scene where he fucking shows up. Yeah. Uh-huh. But my heart is telling me it's the goddamn chair.
Yeah.
It's him yeeting the chair. We're in solidarity.
That's right.
On that shit, brother. Like, that is 1,000% my favorite fucking scene.
Yep.
That brings us to this, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, we here at Cinema Villains not only like to rate and review the movie,
that's right,
we also like to rate and review the villain in the movie, and we judge that villain on the 3 categories, and those categories are the motive, the drip, and the threat level. Jose, me boy, me Bob,
Shag me lad.
What are you giving Gabriel May for the fuck? I almost fucked up. What are you giving Gabriel May for motivation?
What is motivation? What is your next motivation?
Show me your motivation.
There you go. So let's keep it a bean.
Mm-hmm.
This motivation, this plot, kind of becomes the unknowingly remake of Basket Case We Never Know We Needed.
Yes.
He wanted revenge on the doctors that operated on him.
Yep.
For the most part, he succeeded.
Yep. So he actually did.
So is that a 5?
Yeah, it's 5.
It's a 5.
He got his revenge on the doctors, and then everything else was bonus points after.
Yeah. There you go.
That was it.
Yeah. So it's a 5.
I'm giving him a 5 as well.
Okay.
The drip.
Yeah, it's a 5.
It's a 5, really.
I think.
No, I was gonna give him a 5 as well, because the design of Gabriel fucking gross.
It's cool,
and I love it. And then I realized
it's like a modern take on a Jalo villain.
Yes, and then I realize it's little nuances with the outfit that I realize he wears gloves.
Yep.
So, girl doesn't get caught fingerprints.
Yeah.
So, like, not to hide him, but he's like, I can't get caught if her fingerprints pop up, so I'm wearing gloves everywhere I go. And then, of course, the fucking reveal with him and the fucking just the animatronics and everything. It's simple. He looks like a Marilyn Manson wannabe. It's cool.
Yeah.
I'm down with that. It's a 5 for me.
Yeah. He looks like Epitaph from King Crimson.
Yeah.
The little thing that's on his forehead.
He does.
That's what he looks like, honestly, yeah.
JoJo references,
baby. And he gets them now. Yay!
Now. And threat level.
That shit should be a 7, dog, because goddamn.
Is this our first fucking clean sweep of 2024?
Yes, because you didn't want to clean sweep the Predator. Oh, fuck. It's only episode 2.
It's still
2024, but yes.
First.
Yes, it's our first clean sweep.
First clean sweep. He's getting a 5 for me.
Because goddamn.
But he was a problem.
The motherfucker knew Kung Fu, has electrokinesis,
has super strength, agility. This motherfucker was a cheat code. The only reason why he got beat was by the power of plot.
The power of plot and love.
That's it.
The 2 deadliest things on earth.
This shit was Malignant was anime, and you can't tell me nothing about that. It wasn't.
Yeah, exactly.
It was anime as fuck.
When you get the voice of Sukuna,
that's what makes it even better.
Exactly.
That's what makes it even better. Clean sweep, man.
Yeah, this is great. So obviously,
He's in the fucking villain.
Gabriel is not only in the villain dome. This is a VIP villain.
Yes, of course. We this is one of those things that we knew was going to fucking happen.
Yeah,
we knew it was going to happen.
Yeah,
but we didn't know until we had to rewatch it. And
exactly.
Then, it was definitely happening.
Yeah, this is as far as like villains, this is like instant classic.
Yeah,
up there with like Art the Clown and other, like, I'm trying to think. There's got to be someone else that's like a newer villain. They're like, this motherfucker.
Did we not talk about Megan beforehand? We didn't do the movie.
We haven't done Megan.
We haven't done the movie, but we did bring up
Megan's possibly there. Yeah,
new age villains that are fucking like these people belong. And I'm like, Gabriel needs to live on. Yeah. I at least need one more. I don't even need like a trilogy because I don't even know how the fuck you got all that movie into this. Yeah, but then like I just need one more, and I don't know. I just give me a listen. James, hear me out. This is Shaggy speaking. Come here. Can you give me a beam struggle?
A beam struggle.
Just a beam struggle between both Gabriel and Madison. Yeah. Just give me a beam struggle. Just something. Give me some. You look like you play Tekken. Just give me some fucking Kazuya, some Jin, or some Heihachi type shit between the brother and sister. I'll vote for this bitch at the Oscars. I don't even have that power. I'm just gonna find out how.
We'll figure it out. Goddamn it.
Figure it out. Exactly. Jose, that's all I got, man.
Yeah, that's it. Me too.
That's all I got. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you again for joining us for this week. We appreciate you. Again, you can catch us on the Twitters at cinema_villains. You can also find us at Instagram with the same one at cinema_villains. Our YouTube is also at cinema_villains. You can just Google that Cinema Villains podcast.
Yeah, we're
in there on YouTube. If you're not watching this on YouTube, if you want to watch this on YouTube and watch this, like the camera adds another 10 pounds on both of us.
Which Shaq needs, I don't, which sucks. So there we go. Hey, I didn't do a skinny joke all last episode, so I had to get one in today.
For bitch ass Jose, I'm Shaggy Black.
For the evil parasitic tumor, Jose. Siphoning that's why you're so skinny. I siphoned all your shit,
probably.
Bro.
That makes all the fucking sense.
I siphoned all your energy, buddy. You were just like, God damn, I don't want to say you were in shape when you got here, but you were like,
definitely wasn't.
You were like, I was pleasantly plump. Oh, I'm happy with myself. And all of a sudden, Jose came in and was like,
you motherfucker just took all my shit.
Mocha.
Oh fuck! Close us out, man. I'm done.
Okay. Anyway, thank you so much again. Please, everybody, take care of yourselves. We love you. We'll see you next time on this wonderful show called Cinema Villains.
Later.